Hello, today our topic is about URLif. Welcome to presentation on URLif, a modern full-stack URL shortening platform built for speed, reliability, and user experience. Tech stack, React, Node.js, Express, MongoDB, feature analytics, authentications, and custom URLs. First of all, what is URL? URLif allows users to convert long URLs into short, manageable links and track activities for each short URL. Users can customize URLs like secure, capable, and user-friendly design for personal and commercial use. The need for URL shorteners. Long URLs are hard to share and prone to typos. Therefore, URLs with UTM parameters looks messy and they need to track engagement and link performance. Custom branded URLs help with trust and ideal for social media, SMSs, and QR codes. The need for URL shorteners we can see here. Core features of URL. URL shortening with base 62 hashing, link click analytics, date by time, IP browsers, etc. JWT based authentication systems. Users can manage and delete URLs, QR code generation for mobile accesses, custom alliances for URLs, etc. These are the core features of URL. Front-end architecture. For development of front-end, we use React, built with React.js, Java structures, and Tailwind CSS and repos layouts across devices. Integrated with backend API via Axios. Real-time validation for user input, clean UI by UX with form feedback and error prompts, etc. React.javascript is important and CSS we will use. For backend architecture, we use Node.javascript plus Express. Backend built on Node.js and Express framework handles routing, validation, error handling, and Mongo database for NoSQL data storage. RESTful API exposes endpoint for all features. Secure and modular architecture. How URL works process flow. User submits a long URL via form. Backend checks for duplicates. If new generates a short code using message saves to Mongo database with mega data return short URL to frontend for displaying and tracking. Short URL generating logic. Uses base 62 encoding, letter plus numbers, prevents duplicate hashes for the same URL, handles collision using retry logic. Option for user defined slurs, timestamps and user ID and store with each URL. Database design Mongo database single. In this single collection URLs, fields, original URL, shortcode, user ID, click count, created it. User collection, email password hash created. Index for lost, fast lookup relationship maintained via userland. User interface highlights. Minimalist and clean dashboard. Shorten new URL and view existing ones. Filter and set URLs by date or clicks. Mobile-friendly layouts copy to clipboard and QR code buttons included. Authentication and authorization. User registration and login system, which is required. JWT tokens used for session management, password, and stored using bcrypt hashing, protected routes and actions. Rate limiting and request validation. Authentication and authorization are very important nowadays as we need a security, as this needs password management, password storage, to generate a strong password, etc. Analytics and reporting. Track clicking for each short URL. Dashboard shows clicks over time. Exportable CSV reports. Feature geo and devices analytics helps user understanding audience behavior. Analytics and reporting are also important as these help us track clicks for each short dashboard and show clicks over time. Exportable CVs and future geo and devices analytics helps user understand audience and behavior. Custom URLs and QR codes. What does custom URL means? Custom slugs for brand identity, reverse keyword protection like logins, etc. Optional QR codes generate automatically. User can delete or edit custom links, prevent duplicates and profanity. These are some custom URLs and QR code examples for our things. Next we have error handling and reliability. Try catch blocks around all FNs, calls, customer error messages for user feedback, and handles invalid URLs and server timeouts, and 404 pages for not existing slugs, logs errors to server console or monitoring tools. These are the error handling and reliabilities, as so many users faces 404 error pages problems in these days. These are main problems. And deployment strategies. Front-end deployment or RC, back-end hosted or render or Railway. Mongo database used for managed database. GitHub Actions for CI by CD, optional for us. Environmental variable for config separations. Technology stack, React, Node, JavaScript, Express, Mongo database, Java and CSS for styling, Axios for HTTP calls, JWT plus bcrypt for security. Challenges faced are collision inversions, expired JWT expression causing bugs in the and any expression for Java Safari. Optimization for large analytic data, preventing abuse through shortenings. Future plans and enhancement. Team management features. Click help public URLs with X. expiration timers, dark mode, and accessibility enhancement, admin panels for monitoring, etc. Screenshot and UI demos. Thank you.